Do. Hey, good morning. It actually is morning for a change, though it's like 7:59 a.m. And this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. But it's 7:59, and I will say I was going to be late. Microsoft just takes the Teams product that they're selling takes up so much memory space on your computers. I actually uninstalled it today because it was just a pain. It was amazing how much memory it was taking up, even when you had it turned off. So I disconnected it. So it's been booting up the computer a few times just to clean all that stuff out of the system. I'll have to do a memory cleanse later on it. Anyway, this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach, and here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way. And yesterday was a late night thing because just still getting over the stuff going on here in Philadelphia and getting back to norms. Lots of things people are trying to get back up and moving along. So it was a real busy day yesterday, Monday. So it's kind of why I didn't get up so early. But today I'm going to do a little continuation of last night's PO, talking about product owners a little bit. And then I want to talk about Scrum Value of Courage. And once a week, I want to talk about a different Scrum value and just kind of my take on it, right? It's not necessarily totally valid, but it's my take. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and let's get into the show, and let's get moving here because it is 8 o'clock, and I got some daily scrums I got to start attending in the next 30 minutes, so let's get ready for them. All right, so Scrum Value Courage. Why did I write this? I have a different thought on courage from what my experience is as an Agile coach, and a lot of it's trust, right? The courage and trust. A lot of things I see just because people don't trust people. Trust management. People put the threat of being fired over top their heads. It's really rough. So when I say courage in Scrum, I think of courage to speak up when something is wrong. We could use a lot of that nowadays, couldn't we? Could have used a lot of that like months ago, years ago, so we wouldn't be where we're at. To speak up when needing help is another very courage thing. So when you need help, you need to speak up. It takes a lot of courage for anybody because there's a lot of stigma associated with asking for help, saying you're weak, but you're not weak. Sometimes you want more one brain to come up with a better solution, and you have to have courage in asking for that help. And then to help when you see someone in trouble, it's so easy just to ignore somebody who has been struggling with what they're doing because, hey, you signed up for your own stuff and what you need to do. And it takes a little courage to say, let me put my stuff off to the side. I'll take a hit. If someone wants to yell at me, fine. And then go help your coworker or your teammate with whatever activity they have going on. You got to weigh these priorities, but one of the things about Scrum, it's about a team. It's about the team delivering everything, not just individuals delivering stuff so they look good. And a lot of managers don't have the broad sense of visibility to see how the team is working as on the system, right? So those are my ideas of courage. Courage to speak up when something's wrong, courage to ask for help, and courage to help others. So many people will just keep walking by, kind of to what I did, that little razor blade, rusty blades, where people just keep walking by when they see something's wrong and they don't go to help, right? So it takes a little bit of courage that I give credit for that. Not everybody can do it. Otherwise, the planet would be a nice, clean planet, wouldn't it? So this is my courage items. There's more to it. I am not going to go through it all because, again, we do this show in a 15-minute increment, just like you do with Daily Scrum. So I will hit courage later on with new stuff that just comes to mind as I see people having courage to stand up and do what they're doing, and really as it relates to Scrum and Agile, right? And then the next thing I want to talk about is the product owner. So yesterday I talked about putting your name, got the little school bus I had from, that's actually that's an old, I guess a British bus from way back in the day, double decker, right? My kids painted the sucker. But anyway, it's got my initial. So this thing is over 40 years old. I don't know when the date is. It says it's a Matchbox Series Daimler bus. It says number 74. It's probably classic. Made in England. Probably the last time they actually were made in England, right? It's a shame. But besides putting your name on stuff, right? So the other thing is, let's say I have a lot of teams that have multiple POs. And yes, I know having multiple POs is the wrong thing. And I totally get it. I totally agree. It's very confusing, very difficult. Because really it's about getting good value work out. It's not about throwing crap on top of each other. But if you had multiple POs and you had a product and one product was for one company, one's for another one, and you can't maybe assign a product, but you want both products, put a task in underneath the story. Put 2 tasks in. If you have 2 product owners, put one task for one product owner to do the review and another task for the other product owner to do the review and give feedback so that they are a part of the story's development process. And that way they're accountable. There's a little thing that comes up on the screen that says you have a task due today or you're next on the tasks. And that can be visible by the whole team. People don't like it when their name's up there on the board and it says the last one to get this story over the finish line. I made was having a discussion late yesterday with one of my colleagues about product owner, and we're doing the flow through the system. And I go, what do you want to call the column? I go, how about waiting for PO? Because we're waiting for the product owner to come here and approve the story. He's like, I know you want to do that, Greg, but let's not do that. How about ready? And so I said, okay, how about ready for PO? So the story's ready for PO. It's not that we're waiting for the PO to help. But sometimes having that waiting thing and having your name up there on the screen as the one, nobody likes to have that, right? So it's a way of getting the product owner involved and everyone involved. It's not like, oh, that list of tasks is just for the team. Okay, we're equal. We're going to put a task on here for the product owner to review and approve the story. It's equal. We talk about diversity. We talk about everybody having the same capability. How about proposing to put a task for the product owner on there? It's just another way of doing it. So as we go through just little things here and there, I will put a compilation of, I have some playlists and I'm going to get back to spicing up stories. Got a lot of things on my to-do list and break them down for different type functions. But that's what I have for today. Again, I got to go do some daily scrums and sit on some meetings for a couple teams that I'm coaching. So I got to get out of here. So ring the little bell. If you like the topic area, I am getting up earlier. I promise you. I'm getting back to the 5 a.m. hour. But again, this is our 323rd episode. What is it, 365? So we hit 365. We've done it for an entire year, every day. My boy was asking me yesterday, what are you going to do it? Because we've done it 323 times, and I'm not going to stop the trend. We're going to make it through the entire year every day. Even when I was on traveling, I would record it and post it. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, you all have an awesome day. It is Tuesday. Enjoy your afternoon. Happy scrumming. Stay safe out there, and I wish you all the best. If you got questions, send them to me. Some people are sending me more stuff LinkedIn, which is awesome. And I'm getting back to them, and I got a lot of questions I got to go answer too. All right, take care. Bye. Have a great day. See ya. You guys are awesome.